Hey everyone, welcome back. This is going to be a new segment I add to my channel. It is called Coming Down the Tracks. It is where I showcase upcoming builds and my plans on how I want to build them. And as you can see, I have the parking garage and the Ashmore Hotel. I want to get these builds out of the way as the Ashmore Hotel is probably going to be quite an extensive build and it's going to take some time, so I'd like to get it done and out of the way. And I will show you what I have planned for these builds. The Ashmore Hotel is a 11-story build, and the parking garage is 5-story build. So I'm going to quickly go over the instructions and show you what I have planned for them. First off, we are going to start with the parking garage. Like I said, it is a 5-story build, and I want both of these kits to look historic, so I'm going to leave them the way they are, but I may add just a little bit of detail and some paint just to make them look more historic. But here are the instructions for the parking garage. It is quite a simple build. It is only 4 steps. For your first step, you're gluing your window frames and your windows to your lower floor and your upper floors. And on the second step, you're adding your window frames and your windows to your back wall. And then on the last 2 steps, you were gluing all your wall sections to your base. And then you were gluing the roof and the upper part to the actual structure itself. So like I said, it's quite a simple build, so I want to get this one done out of the way first. And then going over to the Ashmore Hotel. Like I said, this one is going to take some time as it is 11 stories. And what I may do is add some interior detail and lights, so that'll make the build just that much more challenging. So here are the instructions for the Ashmore Hotel. They give you 3 different eras you can model it from. You have your 1900s, 1950s, and you have your modern. But where this is going to go, it's going to go on my water scene on my next layout. So I am not using the modern area, or the modern era, sorry. I'm going to use the 1900s. And why I'm using the 1900s is because I want the garage and the hotel itself to look like they were the first structures built in that city, and I want them to make like they're the last ones to survive. So I'm going to go with the 1900s, and what this instruction shows you is that you can change this kit in multiple ways. And what I mean is you can add kits to this. So just going over the instructions quickly. You have your front wall section, your left wall, and your right wall. You're gluing all your window frames and the windows inside the walls. And then the same as the back wall and the lower floors. And then this I am not going to be using, as this is for the 1950s and I am going with the 1900s, so I don't need to use this step. And then this is just your general assembly where you glue all your wall sections together and then you add your roof details. But it's interesting about this kit is you can build it in so many different ways. You can have the shorter structure, so you cut areas off of your wall sections to make it shorter. You can buy 2 kits and build them on top of each other to make a taller structure. You can buy 3 or more kits to have an even taller structure, or you can cut the kit in half and just use it as a background structure. But what I decided to do was have 2 kits, but have it as a longer structure. And I just think where this is going to be placed in the future, I definitely think the longer structure is the way to go. And I'm really cool. It's going to be really cool to have it modern in the 1900s. As you can see here, it has the revolving doors, so that is pictured as the 1950s. But I'm not using that. I'm going to use the 1900s. So I just wanted to quickly go over and show you all the steps to the build. This is the Ashmore Hotel and the parking garage. I'm going to start with this build this year, and then once I get the second kit, I'm going to build this. So I just wanted to quickly go over and show you what I have planned for this year. I hope you guys enjoyed the new segment. It's called Coming Down the Tracks, and I hope to have a lot more of these as I have a lot more future builds. But until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everyone.